What is up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about some tips and tricks and hacks and stuff just you should know for your grade 12 year. I'm probably going to be talking about stuff like academics, friends, social life, tips and tricks, and then also university and college stuff, which is probably the most important thing and what you're all wanting to hear. The first topic we're going to be talking about is academics. That's the stuff that you're actually going to school for. Don't fall into senioritis too quickly. I know all of you are like, oh, senioritis is already getting me. Pay attention to me. Senioritis is what causes you to do bad in school because people stop locking in. Locking in equals success. Locking in equals good grades. Senioritis equals not locking in, which equals not good grades, okay? So senioritis, you have to put that in the back burner. An easy way to do this is put all your hard courses in the first semester because first semester is about locking in. Second semester is like, okay, like we understand you want to get over with school. First semester, what you do, put that science, put that chemistry, put physics, put math. Do it all in the first semester so you can get it over with so that you're free for the second semester. That's what I did. My first semester, I had biology, chemistry, kinesiology, and a co-op. I actually wanted to but I didn't. Second semester was the lightest thing of my life. Literally, I had music, English, and calculus. And mind you, I'm good at calculus, so it was an easy course to me. Honestly, just put all your easy courses first semester so that your second semester is a breeze. Then the senioritis won't even matter because you're on your easy semester. Study smart. No one wants to waste 5 hours and you haven't remembered anything, okay? Make sure that you find a study method that helps. Personally, I like blurting. So that is like, you just say out things randomly and also teaching. Teaching is really good. If you can teach a concept to someone, it means you know it. Also, you have to make sure that you have balance in your life. Because if you're only thinking about studying and doing schoolwork, you're going to burn out faster. Make sure you have time for your friends. Make sure you have time for extracurriculars, things you actually enjoy doing. Because let's be honest, who actually likes studying 24/7? Because I know I don't. And also, I cannot stress it enough. You have to get a study journal. Plan out your whole day. Plan out, this is the time slot I'm studying. Because if you have a giant test, you're going to forget about all the other classes that you have. Meanwhile, they also have assignments that you have to do. So if you plan out everything in a study journal, literally, those journals that have like the day. I only have a calendar like this, but if you have those journals that has like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the date, plan out. It usually says hours. It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Plan out your whole day so that okay, from 5 to 6, I'm doing English. From 7 to 8, I'm doing whatever. Make sure you do that because this is how you lock in. This is how you remember that you have other assignments. Next on my list is friends and social events and like your social life. Drop your toxic friends. I'll say it again, drop your toxic friends. Who has enough energy to be handling people that you don't actually want to be around and who don't actually care about you? Because I know I don't. I personally dropped a lot of people in my grade 12 year because this is your last year. You want to have a good experience. Literally, what am I doing wasting my time with people that you don't even care about me? Because I'm the one that goes out to make the friendship happen and they're not even reciprocating that. So what is going on? And don't go telling me, oh, Daniel, but like I've had them all 4 years. Does it look like I care? Does it look like I care? I had friends for 3 years in grade 12. They were bad. They were toxic. So I dropped them. That's okay. People always say, oh, people change. Not always in a good way. This can be a bad way too. And you can also cut them out of your life. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't owe them anything if they don't treat you well, okay? You hear me? It's okay to say no if you don't want to go to events. I personally don't like drinking and like going to parties. So if that's all they're going to be doing, I'm probably not going to go because it's not going to be fun for me. Also, say yes, say no, and say yes. Make sure you do it at the right time. If it's going to spirit days, if it's like school events, those are always fun to go to. Say yes because you're going to regret not going to certain things like that. Don't worry about FOMO. People always are scared about FOMO and that they have to go to every single event. And afterwards, you're like, oh my gosh, that looks so fun on the Instagram story. Instagram is fake. Social media is not real, okay? If you see something good happening there, it's probably fake anyways. They only take pictures of the good part, okay? Drama is not worth it, guys. Trust me. This is your last year of school. Why do you want to end your high school experience with bad memories and bad experiences? Because I know I don't. Next is going to be university and college prep. I can literally not stress it enough. Please stop stressing and worrying about applications. They're genuinely like the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. You make your count, you pick the things you want. I want this university, you click the university, you click the degree, you pay and you submit it. Like genuinely, when I was in grade 11, I thought this was going to be like the worst time of my life. So stressful. Everyone makes it seem so bad. It is actually like the easiest thing about your grade 12 year. Also, one thing, be aware that you are going to be paying money when you do applications because it is $50 for everything that you apply for. Which like, why is this not common knowledge? Why didn't I know this before I did it? I was not ready to drop $300 just on my applications where I was only going to go to one school. Like, make sure you do your applications earlier into the year because it just gets out of the way. Like, you don't even have to think about it later on. Also, if you're going to ask for a reference letter, make sure that you do it early in the year because your teachers, they have enough work to do already. But if you ask them 2 days before it's due, like, hey, can you do this for me? They're probably going to say no. And they're going to say it's your fault for not coming to me earlier. And it is. Scholarships. It's free money. Why aren't you applying? Why aren't you applying? It's literally free money. Even if you don't get it, why would you risk not getting free money? Don't complain to me that it's so expensive if you don't even try to get some money out of it. Also, don't obsess over prestige schools. It's okay if you don't want to go to U of T. It's okay if you don't want to go to McMaster, okay? As someone who lives in Ontario, I didn't even apply to U of T. I applied to Mac. And Mac was like, it's not for me. I wanted to go to Guelph, okay? Guelph is a great school. It's good for me. U of T, if I was in the city, I think I might have genuinely okay? Whatever works for you is the best school. Don't go to a school because everyone says it's the best school, okay? Just because it's the best school doesn't mean it's the best for you. Please, if you want to take a gap year and you think you should, please do it. There's nothing worse than being stuck in university for 4 years and you're like, wait, this is not what I want to do. I encourage you to take a gap year if you think you need to, because it's a good choice to take a gap year. Don't feel like you have this pressure that you're less because you're taking a gap year. Next is life lessons and personal growth. Personal? Guess I can't speak properly. Grade 12 is genuinely like the fastest year of my life. It went by so fast, okay? Make the most out of it. I know personally when I was in grade 9, people were like, oh, these 4 years are gonna, yeah, we know it's gonna go by fast, but I didn't expect it to go by this fast. Grade 12 is actually the most fun year because you're grade 12, you're a senior. I had no embarrassment when I was in grade 12 because I knew I was the oldest. I was literally skipping through the hall, making a joke all the time. And no one could look at me weird because I'm older than all of you. So shut up. Most people don't actually know what they're doing, okay? Most people don't have their life planned out already. And the ones that do, it's probably not even gonna happen because you're thinking so far ahead that it doesn't even matter. You don't have to worry about your life in 10 years. Just live in the moment and do what needs to be done for the day. Make memories in your last year because you don't want to regret your grade 12 year as being a bad year, okay? Save those momentums. Literally save your hoodie. Make sure you have it because it's always nice to have a reminder of something good. Even if your high school experience wasn't good, just have those reminders in case, I don't know. An 83% is okay, okay? A 70% is okay. You can always do better. Don't make your grade 12 year bad because of one bad grade, okay? Don't fight for literally half a mark. Do you know how annoying it is for teachers when you come up, you're fighting for half a mark, which you probably shouldn't even get, and they're like, and then you beg them? It's just stupid, okay? Also, it literally makes no difference. The next topic will be mental health. Senior pressure is real. People who say it isn't is a liar. But that's only because people put unreal expectations on us. You're balancing grades, your social life, applications, all that nonsense, but you just want to have some time for yourself, right? Also, social media is one of these problems because people are always thinking about doing everything. Stop comparing yourself to people on social media. Your friends posting stuff. The ones that dropped you, they're not actually having a good time. Those are all just fake pictures that are made to make it look like they're having a good time, okay? Don't overload yourself. Clubs are good, but if you're joining every single club, every single extracurricular, doing all these classes, you're just gonna get burnt out so quickly. As someone who took a lot of extracurriculars, I got very exhausted during the time. As soon as April hit and my extracurriculars were done, I felt like I was free. Yes, it was fun to do all those extracurriculars, but you just feel really free when you're done all of it. You can just literally go home at 3:30 o'clock. Use your support system, okay? Use your teachers. Your teachers actually care. They want to help you. Do you think they went through all those years in schooling and getting a degree just to end up being an asshole? No. They actually care and they want to help you. And if you're saying, oh, my teacher hates me, they only hate you if you make their lives difficult and miserable. Okay? You need to make sure you have boundaries. Learn to say no and learn to say yes. Learn to say no if it drains you. Because there's nothing like saying yes when you don't actually want to do something. Next will be practical tips. First, use a planner. Make sure you have everything lined up so you don't forget about something. There is actually nothing worse than studying for a test the whole week and then you realize the night before that I actually have a chemistry lab due. That definitely didn't happen to me. Make sure you work in small amounts versus one big thing at a time. If you have the opportunity to, do your lab, do your homework, do it all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Literally half an hour each day. Half an hour is not that much time if you think about it. But a half an hour each day versus 2.5 hours on one day makes a big difference and feels like a lot longer. Make sure you learn your habits for university. I am fortunate enough to live at Guelph in the townhouses, so I have like a kitchen and a bathroom, but that also means I had to learn how to cook, I had to learn how to clean, do my laundry, which I did. So that is helpful for me. But if you get here at university and you are like, wait, how do I do laundry? Wait, I don't actually know how to clean myself. I don't know how to clean my room. That's gonna be a problem. So you're an adult now, you're in charge of all your things, you have to be responsible, okay? So you have to learn how to do all the things before you come to university. Grade 12 can be stressful, but you don't have to make it stressful. Grade 12 can be the best year of your life if you really want it to be. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And drop in the comments anything that you'd like to talk about university or grade 12.